everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm out in my garden, and I've been getting a lot of requests from people that's got sweet potatoes, and they're saying to me, oh, they're not doing so well. But I'm going to show you that afterwards. First thing what I'm going to do, somebody or a few of you requested that they've watched the video what I did sweet potatoes 3 ways, and they're still requesting our did the sweet potatoes in a bag. So first what you've got to do, if you've got one of these bags, or you can use those big laundry bags, one of those big, you know, the big laundry bags what you can get with the handles, you can get a couple of those and use those. But I've got these sacks what we get from the allotment, we've got compost in them. So what you do, you just come along and cut a few holes in it. That's just for your water. So you can just gather it up like that and just cut a little hole. So you just do this in various places. You don't need a lot of holes. So you've just got a few holes in the side. So I'm just going to do this. I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so you see I've got a few holes in the bag. You don't need a lot of holes in there because it's all going to be compacted. So in this bucket I've sieved some of my old compost from what I used last year. Into that, put in some perlite, and then I'm putting some cocoa coir. This is just to help keep some of the moisture in, and then I'm just going to mix this in as best as I can. And then I've got some Grow Sure all-purpose compost, so I'm going to fill this up with the rest of that. You can use any compost, so don't worry about it too much what you're using, just as long as you've got some perlite and something to keep the soil drained and not too compact. As you can see, that's what you're trying to aim for, where it's just mixed in. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to put some of the Grow Sure in here, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got the bags filled up, doing 2. Yeah, I might do some more later on when I tidy up and see what space I've got or where to put things. Some of these things are going down the allotment, some of these pots and things, so once I sort out everything, I've finally got a car now so I can get around. A bit late in the season picking up stuff, but I don't know if anybody's got anything left for me now, because we're very late in the season with the rain and everything. People's been losing their plants, tomatoes, beans, everything, things what the slugs never used to eat before, they started eating them now. Like I noticed, they started eating the onion stalks, they're eating garlic, courgette leaves and everything they never used to touch because it's got those little sharp things on them. But now, this year, they're just eating everything what they can get their hands on, so you've got to just be aware of that. So just cutting off the top of this. This is a drinks bottle, so this is going to be your watering hole. So I've got 2 of these. You just get like a hot iron or something, or nail, or if you've got a soldering iron, just make a few holes in the bottom of it like that. So then you just, where the line is, you can just squeeze it together and just cut the top. And your fertiliser and everything's going to go into this, not into the soil. So once you put them in the bag, you're going to be just putting them, just squeeze them together, put your fertiliser, squeeze them together, and then they're just going like that. So you want to get your trowel. Let my cameraman come round more so you can see this. So you're going to be getting a hole so that it goes into the soil itself. Oh, did have some cable ties. What I'll do with the cable ties. Right, I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so dug the hole in the middle, and I'm going to shove this right down as far as you can get it, and then you're going to be gathering, rolling the top of your bag, get your cable tie around it, making sure that no slugs or anything can't get in. Let's do this again. So make sure that that's over it. Get your cable tie, pull that through. And just tighten that on so that you can get this, tighten it on so you can get this in and out. Do the other one. Starting to dew a bit, so trying to do this as quick as I can. Right, so you get that, get a hole in the middle, put the bottle right down so that the holes ain't showing, then you just spread that out, cable tie, just roll that down. So really what you're doing is just making sure that your cables, your bag is not exposed. I've done this already on a video, but because a few of you still requesting it, what got slips late, saying how can we plant sweet potatoes in a small place. You can plant them in a relatively small place, so if you've got to do this bag method like that, make sure it's not going to topple over. Right, so that's that out the way. So Just going to sweep this up. Always constantly sweeping. Let's put this in here first. Right. So your next step now is your slips. These are a mixture of soft skin and purple. Just make sure you take out all these ones. So you're going to need your scissors. And I've got, I had a sharp thing somewhere, don't know where I've put it now. Might get away with it anyway. So what you need, as you can see, my slips are always healthy. I don't send out anything what I know is not, because that person what was saying to me about her slip, she sent me pictures, like I said I was going to show you, and they're perfectly fine. This is how my ones you saw when I planted them out. See them, they're just starting to take off now. They're not, they're outside, so you've got to remember they're just starting to send out their things, so this will soon start running. This is the one what this was the one what I planted last, and this was the one what I just planted. This was the one of the first ones what I planted, so you can see they're going to take a bit of time until the weather. So if you see them looking like this, still stalk, if you see them go black and slimy, you know they're dead. Right, these are perfectly healthy still. Right, so you've got your scissors or a knife or whatever you're using, and I have to let my cameraman come down because he might have to bend a bit to get into here to show you this bit. So you're going to go down to the bottom here, round about here, just punch a hole where you want to put your slit. Don't know why this scissors keeps coming up hot. It's getting a bit annoying now. Right, then you get out one of your slips. You can see, nice healthy slips. So I'm going to be putting 3 now. So what you do, all you do, just get your slip, push that in the hole, as far as you can until you don't see. Well, this one's bent now, so I'm gonna have to use something to make the hole to push it in. Be with you in a minute. I found something, so just push that in. Oh no, everything's a... Right, that's just what I didn't want to happen. Right, and then you just push your sweet potato slip in up to there and just leave it, and the rest when you water that'll go down. Right, the scissors. So put one here. You can put these slanted, or you can put them straight, or you can put them going down. So just get your slip, just slide it in the hole, get the roots inside the bag. That's all you need to do. I'm going to put one here and that's it. So you can put it at whatever angle you want. Right, and you're going to be doing the same to this one as well. So I'm going to do this one and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so I've got my slips in, let my cameraman come round. I've put 3 in each. Can just put them in random places as long as they've got the space to run. I'll make them go that way or whichever way I want them to run. They're going to put in the bottle and full of chicken manure pellets. And this is this bone meal or blood fish and bone? Don't know. I think this might be. No, this is bone meal. Just a little handful of bone meal. If you're doing the pot method like that, you don't really have to put any on there. It's only because I'm just doing this method. It's easier to water like that, then nothing can't get into the bag if the bag is open. Right, so then all you've got to do now is just water that and then you're good to go. So that's that. I've got a little bucket here, what I said I wanted to do as well while I'm out here. Got some compost in here, just the compost what I've sieved. Put that there. I'm going to put some of this, mix some of this bone meal in there. Not a lot. I'm not using any chicken manure pellets. And just mix that in lightly. So what I'm going to be doing in there is putting some carrot seeds in there. So I'm going to get the seeds and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got the carrot seeds here. Let my cameraman come in. These are, I've mixed them with tender sweet and the rainbow mix one. So I'm going to try and do this as thinly as I can this time with carrot seeds. I'm just trying to separate them and keep them apart. I think what I did at the allotment, I put too many in the bucket and couldn't find space. So this time I'm making sure that I thin these out more. So not a lot is going in there. I might do another bucket later on. My back is just playing up now. On the strimmer front, I spoke to them yesterday and they said they was going to send me an invoice. They're trying to say that the fuel lines on it was snapped, but I took off the fuel line myself and I know that it wasn't snapped. So I'm just wondering if they're just playing me, and then again, as usual, it's not covered under the warranty. So I don't know what is covered under the warranty at this company. They said that they've put it back together and tested everything and it's working fine, so I hope so. So I'll see when it comes back. They haven't sent me the invoice for it to come back yet, which I'm waiting for, because I want it to come back before the weekend, so like if I get a nice day on Monday, then I can just spend the whole morning down there strimming and take everything down to the tip. So just putting in the last of these carrot seeds. There's not too many gone in, so that's a good thing, and I can see that they're nicely spread out. So then what I'm going to do now, just lightly sieve some of this on top. Don't want a thick layer, just a very light layer. Let's get rid of that worm. Just a little bit, tiny bit more. And if you're liking our videos, please remember, like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave any comments, you can leave the comments in the comments section. I will get back to you on them. If I haven't answered anybody at the moment, it's because I'm just sorting out things, trying to get the strimmer sorted out, the car and everything. So don't worry, I will get back to you. Right, so that's that. So just lightly covered everything. And after doing all that, you know what I just remembered? I left something out, which, because of my back and everything, I left something out. You know what I left out? The sharp sand. So what I'm going to have to do is just mix this through and put some sharp sand in there. Those seeds are most probably be too deep to come up, so I'm going to have to put another set of seeds on top again. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, it was just a thing that I was just looking over and I saw the sharp sand, so I've got to put some in. If you want to keep your carrots straight, then that's what you've got to do. And then I've got to put some new seeds on top. Those other ones most probably go right down and get mixed in, so don't know if they'll come up from that deep. So you want it nicely mixed in. So you have to make sure that this is mixed in. That's the ratio what you want it at. Don't know how I managed to miss that. So just making sure that it's mixed that right down to the bottom, so that when your carrots go down, the soil is nice and loose down there as well. So that's all mixed in nice. Right, so now I've got to put some more seeds in. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so I'm going to put in another lot of seeds again. Just making sure I thin them out again. I know some people sit down and do this individually, but I haven't got that time and patience to be tweezering out one seed at a time and doing it. So if anything and I see them coming up in one area too thick, then I'll thin them out. But I'm not putting a lot in there anyway, so just looking to see where I've missed. And then I've got to, I wasn't going to put this, right, so that's that. Same thing again, get some sieve compost in there. So that'll do. Don't need a thick layer, just a light layer, so that all that's ready for now is just watering. Not putting no cocoa coir on there, it will be too much for them. Right, so all I'm going to do now is get everything together now and put some water in these, and then that's it for today. My back can't take no more. If I was doing anything else, it would only be another bucket of these, and maybe I'll look through the bag and see if there's anything else what I've got in there what I could plant. So that most probably be on the next one. Hopefully by then most of this would have been tidied up and gone down the tip and everything. So hopefully you enjoy this one. So if there's anything else what you want to know about your sweet potato, just let me know. These are Jamaica Purple and Jamaica Soft Skins. The Beauregards, what I got down at the allotment, I ordered online, but I don't think I'll be doing that again, because when they came, or when they come, they don't look healthy and they take long to get going than my ones. And everybody I do my own purple and Jamaican sweet potatoes. I usually an Okawani, but the Okawani's grow in water, so they're a bit harder to get going. But like I said on the last video, thanks to everyone who brought slips from me. I'm glad that everyone's one is getting going and they're happy with what they receive from me. I don't want to be sending anything to anybody what doesn't look unhealthy like some people do. I wouldn't do that to my subscribers. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all on the next one, and happy gardening to you all.